Fellow graduates, families, professors, and staff of liberal arts and sciences, good afternoon. What a day. Look at us. We're wearing wizard robes. We have funky hats. I think that most of you know by now how much it means to me to be basically dressed up as Hermione Granger. So, my day is made. First of all, congratulations to all of us for making it this far. Our hard work has paid off, and we're finally collecting that piece of paper that we've been working towards. But hopefully we all got much more out of this than just a piece of paper. More on that later. I think it is of the utmost importance for now to acknowledge that today would not have been made possible without an enormous streak of luck for each and every one of us. We've had families that encouraged us to pursue a university degree and who supported our choice of a rather obscure study at times. We've had friends that carried us through it when things got tough, and we've had a staff that always worked hard to make our time here as valuable as it possibly could be. We've had professors that engaged and challenged and inspired us to think ever further and to question our opinions. So let this be a time to say thanks to everyone that has helped us grow as students and as people. And thank you, fellow students, for shaping this little community full of different people into a space for respect and creativity. We built this together, so thank you, all of you, for being awesome. I'd also like to take a minute to appreciate all my fellow expats who came here not knowing what to expect. Moving abroad was difficult in ways that I couldn't have foreseen, and it was difficult in ways that I only realized now, looking back. There were actually complicated things like understanding the healthcare system, which I'm still not sure that I do, or figuring out how the NS works. There were psychologically complicated things like getting overwhelmed with anxiety and isolating myself. And then there were logistically complicated things like, how do I manage to mention Harry Potter in every paper that I write? Done. The Netherlands has been great to us. I think it's safe to say that living in Tilburg was more fulfilling than we thought it could be. On behalf of all international students, I would like to formally thank Dutch people for speaking English so well. I have come to expect a level of open-mindedness, acceptance, and gezelligheid that I wouldn't dream of having in my own country. And it was great fun being the odd ones out too, because we could make fun of you guys without getting too involved. We were here to witness the debates over Zwarte Piet. We made fun of your language and its harsh sounds. We were told time and time again not to call the Netherlands Holland, but we did it anyway. We adopted cycling as a way of life, and we appreciated feeling included in this community, perhaps both in spite and because of our differences. Liberal arts is an old idea, and yet also a new one. You all know the parallel with the Renaissance man and the ancient Greek student. As liberal arts students, we place value in every field of study. We want to know it all because we understand that no issue is one-dimensional. We believe in choosing empathy and listening over imposing our ideas. We remind ourselves every day that there is always something to be learned from a person that is radically different from us. In the words of Socrates, and I believe this is a direct quote, "We know nothing, Jon Snow." I apologize for my lame jokes. I make myself laugh. These are lessons that we must carry with ourselves wherever we go. They were at the core of our study, of our principles. These are lessons that made us smarter, more humble, and more open to strangeness and otherness. We have been so lucky to be given the chance to study here at Tilburg University, a place where our professors treat us with respect and care about our input. They have invested so much effort and trust in us that we cannot let them down. I would like to mention and thank one professor in particular, Professor Witteveen. He was an inspiration for all of us. We were lucky enough to attend some of his classes and soak up a figment of his passion and enthusiasm. His loss, as well as that of his wife, Lidwine, and our fellow student, Merit, remain a sore loss for our community and for liberal arts as a program. We can only hope to grow into the kind of warm, intelligent, and dedicated person that he was. Appreciating the people that help you achieve your goals is one of the main points of my speech. As a social sciences major, I can't help but be extra aware of the environment I find myself in and how much that affects me. As a liberal arts student, I can't help but be extra aware of how positive a community can be. Times are hard right now. I personally can't begin to process and understand all the issues that we hear about on the news. It's almost as if the endless flow of tragedy happening every day is spending to cover up all of the good things that also happen every day. I don't know about you, but in spite of how much we get encouraged to rise up to the challenge and change the world, I often feel like I'm not powerful enough to really make a difference. But that's bullshit. We all know it. We've demonstrated that a lot in our time here. Just to name a few, some of us started some amazing projects. There was the Lend a Hand nonprofit that works for the welfare of young people in South Africa. Some of us gathered clothes and gave Dutch classes to refugees. Others helped raise funds to build schools where they are needed, got involved with extramuros, or even simply helped someone pass their statistics exam. Large or small, our involvement within and beyond the community makes a difference. And sometimes all we need is a little push, like that time when I wasn't sure whether to give a speech or not, and my sister texted me in all caps that I had to do it. We really can make a difference if we put our minds to it. These were all group efforts. The absolute greatest resource we have as humans when our own hope withers in the face of adversity, when our own certitude feels shaken, or when your confidence is shattered, is the support of others. And you don't have to look too far for support. Family is often a bottomless source of strength and confidence in you, and if they're not, you can choose a new family. Your friends and those who believe in you are here, and they just need to know that you need them, in times both good and bad. As long as we keep choosing kindness and compassion over judgment and fear, I think we'll be okay. These past couple of years were amazing. We weren't just studying here, we also created a family-like environment. We had the best conversations both in and outside of class. We celebrated Thanksgiving at Sammy's and Carnival in the streets. It has been so much fun and such a great learning experience. And so I would like to thank you for sharing your time, your insights, your homes, and your hearts with at least a few of us here. I hope that wherever life takes you next, you will all, as well as myself, retain the beautiful mindset that has made liberal arts so exciting. Now I will leave you with a bit of a pat on the back song. It's time to celebrate. Dank jullie wel.